What up, shitbirds? I don't know what a shitbird is, but if you are one, good day to you. I haven't made a commentary in a while, and I haven't made a solo commentary, I think, in even longer. And I figured I'd use this opportunity to post this game that I've had saved for a long time. And I haven't posted it for a couple of reasons. The main which... the primary reason of which is I don't tend to post games even with good scores if I'm playing alone like I am in this game, unless I do a commentary over them. Just for obvious reasons. One is if you don't do a commentary, then it's just pretty much dead silent. But two is, you know, I don't know, if you're not going to listen to me talk to my friends, you might as well listen to me talk to you. I'll feel a little included. And one notable... I can't fucking talk right now. One notable thing about this game, you may be able to tell listening in the background, if you can hear over me speaking, to hear me not speaking. I was actually recording my ambient audio, as I call it, during this game. So I was recording myself playing it, so you probably won't be able to hear it with it turned down the way I have it for the commentary, but you can hear the click, click, click of my sticks. And the notable part being that you will also not hear me say really anything during this game. Which goes to show you that I don't know what it is about playing with other people that brings my talkativeness to the front. Talkativeness. But especially my rage. Even when I'm playing alone, I will occasionally scream an expletive, or I should say holler an expletive, if something really douchey happens repeatedly. But I don't really rage out unless there are other people around to hear me, which sucks because no one wants to hear me do that I play with. You know, they don't want to hear me scream. But for some reason, I only do it around them. So that's kind of interesting about this. But I want to take this video as an opportunity to get some things off my chest, because I, like many of you, enjoy watching the YouTube videos, the Call of Duty commentaries and such. As I'm sure you would expect from someone who posts videos. I think it's pretty typical of people who post videos that they watch other videos. And I think this video, more than most, is a good opportunity for me to lay out some things that have been bugging me about videos I have/haven't been watching on YouTube for Black Ops. And I think the good thing about this video I'm posting here is that it kind of highlights some of the things that I don't do that bug me about other ones. And that, oh, what was that, a 4 or 5 person napalm? Ooh, napalm never does that for me. I was extremely happy when that happened. And then I almost burned myself to death with it, which was funny. But yeah, things that let me spell it out for you. Here's kind of the stage I'm setting. If I click on a video somewhere on the interwebs, on the YouTubes, and I see certain things, I'll either A, be really annoyed, B, click away, or C, I don't know, maybe even complain slightly about it. But here's the thing, is if I'm watching, here's things that just don't impress me. If I'm watching, say, a domination game, and I've been guilty of this too, but not in general. If I'm watching a game of domination, and you get some insane score, right? So you go 70-4, you know, like everybody likes to post Nuketown videos where they go 108, you know, on Nuketown domination or something like that. First of all, if you're posting a domination game where you have a ridiculous KD and you have fewer than 2 captures, it's just not going to be impressive to me. And there's a good chance if I see a domination game with where they post the score in the title, the first thing I'll probably do, watch this triple spray. Oh, stonered. The first thing I'll probably do is click to the end and see how many captures they got. And if they if they got 1 or 0 captures with their deliciously high score, I won't even watch the video because I don't give a shit. Because Because honestly, who can't score ridiculously high scores when all they're doing is whoring while the people around them run to the objectives? And I know, I've posted videos like that, and I probably will again. And some people really enjoy, hey, I don't give a fuck about the, winning the game or them playing the objective. I just want to see them kill lots of people, and that's cool. But personally, and this is what this is going to basically be, is me personally when I look at a video, if I see some sort of crazy KD in domination, and you didn't play domination, I don't give a shit, honestly. Even if you got, and I actually heard a video today. Well, I didn't get any captures in this game, but I got 10 defends, and people kind of underestimate, that I'm playing the objective even though I got defends. No, because defends come naturally when you just happen to kill people as they're standing near an objective. That's not you playing the objective. That's you being a kill-whoring douchebag, and the guy you just happened to be kill-whoring at the time was standing near a flag that your team had captured, because you didn't fucking capture that flag, so that was your team's point, and you just happened to be whoring kills near it. So that, first there's that. And second of all, and that's mainly my domination pet peeve, and the second thing is every time I watch a team deathmatch video, and they post some sort of crazy score in it, they're like, oh, I went 45-2, or 63-3 in this team deathmatch. The first thing I'm gonna do is click ahead in the video and see if they're running chopper gunner. Because if they are, I'm not gonna watch the video. Not that I'm hating it, not that I haven't and won't post chopper gunner videos, but there's nothing really impressive about taking what would otherwise be a respectable game, a 35-3 game, a 40-5 game, and turn it into a 50-60 kill game because you're using chopper gunner. I'm not gonna watch that, because frankly a lot of your gameplay is gonna be you just sitting in a chopper mowing down red dots. Even if you speed it up, it's still gonna be a good chunk, a high percentage of your gameplay is just you sitting in a corner while your chopper does the work. Dogs is similar, but at least that gameplay I enjoy watching, because even though your dogs are getting you kills, you're still moving around doing something. I don't enjoy watching kill streaks do their own thing. Man, this video is short. I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop another gameplay on the end of this so I can continue my ranting. But I wanted to post this game because I went 42-3, and I had 5 captures. The only other 2 people on my team that even had captures combined to have less than me. They had 4 total, 2 each. And I had 7 defends. So that's the kind of game I want to see, personally. I got a high kill death, did really well without using kill-whoring kill streaks, and played the objective. So I'm going to tack another gameplay on here. Just a sec. Okay. Let me turn that down.
They heard you.
It may be hard to tell, but I actually recorded the first part of this commentary like 4 days ago. so I think I'm kind of on a different point here, but I'm going to keep this a double gameplay commentary. This one is a TDM, where I'm using I believe it's my Russian kit with the Spectre, and it's going to bring me to kind of my next talking point, which is going to be less of a rant point, and since I'm kind of in a little bit better mood right now, and more of kind of a, but still kind of on the same topic, kind of what's fun to watch. Black Ops is hands down the most balanced Call of Duty game that's ever been created, and I don't think there's many people that would dispute that, and people who might dispute that would be completely incorrect. Which isn't to say, obviously, that this game is perfect by any means, but I bring that caveat because one of the things I want to talk about is weapons, and that's why I wanted to put this gameplay in here, and I think it's going to be, I guess, somewhat ironic considering what I said in the first gameplay, but this is a team deathmatch game where a good score becomes a post-worthy score because of a set of dogs I earned, but it's not just, I don't know, I enjoy when I get games like this, because of my playstyle in Black Ops, my rushing playstyle. Even a set of dogs. I don't know. It seems better to watch to me because I'm not sitting back waiting to get 10 or 11 kills for dogs. I'm out and moving and running around with a submachine gun to get them. So, but I still am just bored by chopper gunners and stuff. I mean, that's just, that's the way it is. I mean, both when I'm playing and also when I watch. But one of these, I don't know if it's gonna be one of these prestiges or one of these days when I feel like doing it. I'm gonna do some I think some kill whoring for you guys and roll some chopper gunner and maybe chopper gunner dogs or chopper gunner gunship. I hardly ever use the gunship, but so I don't know. I mean, the thing I really don't like about that is more than anything, it's boring for me to do, because I can get a game of, so let's say like a game like this. I think I don't even know what it is. I mean, typically for a team deathmatch, a regular team deathmatch like this, my kind of standard, unless it's something really exciting happens or it's more competitive, for a team deathmatch, it's got to be more than 30 kills and 5 or fewer deaths, sometimes 6 or fewer, usually, for me to think it's really worth posting, unless I have something like 40-something kills and like 8 or fewer deaths in a team deathmatch. That's kind of where it's got to for my standard for what's fun to watch. I mean, I have a lot of games that are still decent games, but not necessarily worth spending your time on compared to some of the other ones. And did I finish this guy off with this pistol here? I don't remember, but yeah. Even though there was that infield on the floor, I'm a big fan of the 1911 with extended mags. By the way, in case you guys haven't noticed in my videos, it's a viable weapon to use. Pistols in general in this game aren't that good. And I really don't like the Python, but the 1911 extended mags, I love it. Here, I pick up this guy's Scorpion. This, games I tend to post, and even how I'm playing lately is, getting all the way back around to actually talking about weapons, is I don't think there's really an overpowered weapon in this game. Out of all the SMGs, the AK-74 is by far the best. I don't really think there's an assault rifle that is by and far better than the rest. I used to think that the FAMAS was my favorite, but coming back full circle around to it and using it again more lately, the recoil kind of keeps it, even with burst firing, kind of keeps it from being as good of a longer range weapon as some of the other assault rifles. Although it's much better up close, kind of like the AUG is, because of its high fire rate. So I don't feel like there's a real standout assault rifle like there has been sometimes in the past. And the AK-74 is I think by far the best SMG in the game. But I don't think the AK-74 is necessarily better than a lot of assault rifles, especially at medium to long range. So that being said, I don't think there's really an unbalanced weapon, even though, as I'm sure you guys have heard, that they're actually going to be doing a couple of little tweaks to the 74 to try and put it in line with the rest of the SMGs, which, honestly, the SMGs, as I've been playing quite a bit with them, it turns out they're not really that bad, but they really aren't in the same class as assault rifles, which sounds like, duh, they're not assault rifles, they're SMGs, but you can do better in all situations with an assault rifle than you really can in most situations with an SMG, and even in close range when you have a weapon like the FAMAS or the AUG, an SMG is not going to provide you with enough of an advantage to be worth its own weaknesses. A Spectre at long range, good luck. But like a Commando at long range, yeah. But then up close, it can still hold its own. So an SMG can't hold its own at long range, but an assault rifle can hold its own at short range. So the point of saying that is that making the best SMG, the AK-74, weaker, which, I mean, not less powerful, but making, tweaking it to try and make it less effective to use, I think is heading the wrong way. You're going to just make the SMGs even less common to see. I mean, if anything, tweak the other SMGs to be a little bit more like the 74, and then you'll see more variety. And honestly, the problem with the 74 isn't balance, it's variety. And a lot of people, find it easy to use, because it is, but not really more so than most other ones. It's just kind of the most versatile SMG. which kind of makes it like an assault rifle, which is what everyone else uses. So I don't think forcing everyone pretty much to use assault rifles is going to be a good thing. But anyway, there, Treyarch's addressing community concerns, which I'm not going to complain about. But yeah, that's why I try to post. I haven't been using 74s and FAMASs much lately, just because. In general, I think people watch those gameplays and they're like, "Oh, well, you use that gun, of course." And I don't think that's the issue. I don't think a 74 gameplay is much cheaper than any other assault rifle gameplay. But I don't tend to do it just because there's that stigma. And even I occasionally is like, roll my eyes. Oh, that entire team is using 74s. And it's a mindset. People use it because they think it's better, and it's not. So it's more an indication of I don't know, arrogance and anything. But again, I talked for too long, so I'm just going to stop here.